I always tell people when they come up and say, man, let me freestyle for you. Let me kick this 16. Yeah. Like, bro, listen. you can have some bars. Yeah. But I'm not really interested in that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can have the best freestyle, most magnificent freestyle I've ever heard in my life, and that's not going to convince me that that I should invest my money in. Mm-hmm. What's going to do that, you're going to have some form of assurance or collateral, and that usually comes from the effort and the work that you've already been putting in. Yeah. So what you should do is take that freestyle, go somewhere and record yourself. It's very inexpensive nowadays. Don't cost a fortune. Record yourself, create a song, get that song buzzing, shoot your video, upload it on YouTube. Let me see how many people have support for your movement, and then you won't have to come find me. At that point, it's my job to come find you.
H.E.R.D. Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, wait, let me turn me down a little bit, just a little bit. All right. Yes, sir. Today we gonna top. Yes, sir. Today we gonna talk about when I was dissed by T.I. You dig? If y'all been watching, if y'all haven't noticed by the clip that was played beforehand, he was talking about how he don't like, you can spit a freestyle, but it ain't gonna help you like get on or anything like that. And I kind of wanted to touch on that, since I am a musician, producer, songwriter, engineer, whatever have you. Yeah, man, I attempted to rap for T.I., right? So, and it's funny because I think that video came out last year when I ran into T.I. That was like 3 years ago. So, what is 2021 now? So, yeah, when I ran into T.I., that was like 2017. Yeah, it was like mid to early 2017. And then I believe this clip came out like last year in like 2020 or 2019, something like that. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. I tried to rap for T.I. I'll tell you the story. So me and my homie, we were just getting out of work. We were working security at these two. We were working security at the bank, right? So one day we were just walking home. This is before we had cars. We were still walking. This was in LA, by the way. At this point, I was in LA for like a couple years, for like 2 years. I moved to LA in 2015, and then this happened in like 2017. So we just getting out of work. We both worked a security job. We were walking home like on Hollywood Boulevard. So we had to walk from like Sunset Boulevard all the way to like Hollywood Boulevard. It was like 3 miles. It was like a 3-mile walk every day. I liked the walk. It was pretty good. So we're walking home, and we were walking on Sunset, and my homie was like, yo, I'm looking straight. Like, I'm just looking straight, not saying anything. My homie looked over. As we were walking, he was like, yo, is that T.I.? I'm like, yo, T.I.? Like, I don't know. So I'm like, let's walk back. So as we're walking back, I turned the corner, and in front of this restaurant, it was like a little one of those I forgot what they call it, like little mini malls or like a row of stores, like restaurants. Like it was like a little corner. So he was outside on the phone, right? So I'm like, yo, it's T.I., like in the flesh, yo. I was like, man. Now at this time, I wasn't aware of how things worked. I still believe that if you were to freestyle like hot enough bars, that it would get you signed, right? So I'm thinking I'm gonna have a Big Sean moment. You know, when Big Sean rapped for Kanye signed him. I was like, man, if I rap for him, like he'll sign me, right? So, so he's on the phone. T.I.'s on the phone. He goes into he gets off the phone, goes into the restaurant, right? And I'm like, damn. I was like, man, I blew it. So as soon as I was about to walk away, he comes back on the phone again. So he's on the phone, and I'm like, yo, like, you know, he was upset at somebody. I don't know who he was upset at, but he was upset at somebody. So I'm like, man, like, dang, he in a bad mood. Like, I didn't even go up and talk to him. So I'm like, man, So I post up in like a little corner so he didn't see me. So I waited, right? I waited, and he finally gets off the phone, goes back into the restaurant. So I'm like, you know what? I might just go in this restaurant and say what up to him. So I go up to the store, go up to the restaurant, I walk in, and it's him. He's like literally at the front of the restaurant. It's him, and it's like a few other people. I think it was like one big guy. I assume that was his like security guard. So I go up to him like, yo, what up, T.I.? Like, big fan. You know, I love your music, man. It inspired me, you know, things like that. So he's like, you know, I appreciate it, partner, pimping, or whatever he said. He says something like that. He talks exactly like how he sounds. Like, it's funny as hell. But yeah, he was like, oh, like, I appreciate your partner. Like, cool. So I was like, yo, man, I rap, man. I'm trying to rap for you. Now, mind you, I did not look like a rapper at all. I looked crazy. Your boy was looking crazy. Look, mind you, I'm coming out of work, so I got my security uniform on, right? My security uniform on, haircut. I didn't have a haircut. My hair was looking crazy. I was sweaty, stains all over me because I was sweating so much because it was hot outside. LA in the summer, and I'm standing outside doing security all day, so I'm hot, sweaty. I'm looking crazy, fam. I'm like, yo, T.I., rap. Yo, bro. Crazy. Man, so he looked at me. He was like, oh. And I was like, yo, can I rap for you? He was just like, nah. He was like, nah, man, I ain't, man, nah, man. And then he asked me, he was like, you got, social media. So I didn't realize this till later on. So when he asked for my social media, he wanted social proof of what I did. He wanted to see who I was, see if I had anything, right? So at the time, I used to walk around with these business cards with my like stage name and like my social media handles. So I was like, I got social media. I have a business card on me now, He took the business card. Business card was nice though. Like it had like gold. It was gold and black. It was not a pretty decent business card. I gave it to him. He was like, 9L Taurus, huh? My son's a Taurus. Now, mind you, it was like a week prior to my birthday. And I was like, yeah, man, my birthday's next week, blah, 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 blah. He's like, oh, yeah, like, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So I was, I was talking with him. I wasn't like, oh, yeah, let me rap and that's it. But I was actually talking with him for a minute. And, yeah, man. Yeah, and after that I was like, yo, man, like, please listen to the music, And he was like, all right, cool. So I left, and yeah, man, after I left, I was like, man, like I wonder if I tweet him, like will he look at it and like see if he listening to music. So I literally waited for like I think like a month or something like that to see if he was gonna reply to me or he's gonna hit me back. Nothing. Zouch. But it is what it is. But that goes to show you, well, the moral of the story is that you know, you can go up to these rappers all you want and try and spit a hot 16. That shit don't work. Cause literally, you know, he dropped that video like about like 2 years later after that. But you know, I felt like that video was directed towards me. I'm pretty sure he has a whole bunch of rappers that try to reach out to him or try to, you know, spit 16s for him and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure it's never stopped. It doesn't stop, especially when you're a successful musician, rapper, etc. But you know, when he made that video, it felt like he was talking directly to me, because I'm looking like, yo, this dude is literally talking about what I tried to do. Like, you know, these people want social proof. They want to know if they make that investment into you. They want to know if they're gonna get a return on their investment. That's what it is. That's what they want to know. They don't care about nothing else. They want to know if they're getting a return on their investment. If you can't guarantee them results, then you looking crazy. Simple as that. Simple as that. There's no way around it, Chief. You got to build your brand. You got to build a buzz around your name. You got to build up who you are. That's the only way. That's the only way you're going to get ahead in this music industry. You can have the hottest bars, the hottest song, but do the rest of the world think it's hot? Because if the rest of the world think it's hot, then them labels going to hit you. They're going to be like, yo, we heard your joint was hot. It's sideways as hell, but that's what it is. That's the world we live in now. So, yeah, get your name up. That's all I got to say. Put in that grind. Release that music. Do what you got to do. Handle that business. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you can be around all these rappers and whoever you feel like is going to blow you up. But if you don't got nothing to show for it, like I didn't have shiznit to show for it. And that's why T.I. never called me back. And that's why I make videos like that, talking about how people shouldn't be trying to go up to him and freestyle. It is what it is. But like I said, man, it's all good, man. Nothing against T.I., man. I love Tip, man. He dope. Nothing against him. At the end of the day, he did what he had to do. It is what it is, man. But I just wanted to let y'all know that little story, man. It's pretty interesting, man. If y'all have any questions, please leave me in the comments. Leave it in the comments. As always, like, comment, subscribe if you're feeling this villainous vibe. And as always, stay true, stay heard. I'm out.